The first time Sarah felt the weight of Jamie's paw on her hand, she chuckled. It was a small, warm hand, with rough pads worn smooth by time. It felt like a tiny, furry anchor, holding her in place as she tried to drift off to sleep. "You're a funny old guy," she whispered, her voice barely audible in the quiet of the night. Jamie's amber eyes, dull with age, stared back at her, an expression of utter trust and dependence in their depths. Jamie, a ginger tabby with a smattering of white on his chest and a mischievous streak in his past, had been a stray, a survivor of numerous battles with disease and hardship. But Sarah, with her kind heart and boundless love for animals, had taken him in, providing him with the safe haven he so desperately needed. His paw, a constant fixture on her hand as she slept, became a comforting ritual, a reminder of his deep-seated trust and his almost human ability to express love. Sarah had always considered herself a cat person, but Jamie's dependence on her, his need for constant reassurance, touched her in a way she hadn't anticipated. One evening, casting long shadows across the living room, Sarah felt a prickling sensation on her arm. Jamie, who had been dozing on the couch, was awake, his eyes fixed on her. "What's wrong, old boy?" she asked, gently stroking his head. But he didn't purr. He didn't rub against her hand. He just stared, his gaze unwavering, his paw twitching restlessly. That night, Jamie didn't seek out her hand. Instead, he lay at the foot of her bed, his head resting on his paws, his amber eyes closed. The next morning, Sarah found him sprawled on the bathroom floor, his breathing shallow, his fur matted with sweat. Panic surged through her as she rushed him to the vet. The doctor's words echoed in her ears. "His kidneys are failing. He's not eating. He's fading fast." Sarah held back tears as she stroked Jamie's head, his warmth dwindling, his body trembling. In that moment, the world felt like a monochrome blur. Back home, Sarah, heartbroken, sat in her armchair, clutching a faded picture of Jamie as a kitten, his eyes bright and full of life. She traced the outline of his paw with her finger, remembering the warmth of his touch. Then, she felt it. A gentle pressure on her hand, a familiar weight settling upon her skin. She looked down, expecting to see a hallucination, a figment of her grief. But there, nestled in her palm, was Jamie's paw, a tiny, furry hand, an anchor in the storm. He looked up at her, his amber eyes still, his breathing shallow, but a glimmer of defiance shining within them. In that quiet moment, Sarah understood. Jamie hadn't left her. He couldn't leave her. He was clinging to her, to the warmth of her touch, to the comfort of her love, until the very end.